Salute, 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 absolutely, man. This is Nocturnal Thoughts. Look, as a fight fan, I should be more excited about Errol Spence, EJ fighting Manny Pacquiao. Um, and to be quite honest, man, I really shouldn't let like my respect level. I think it's more honorable and respectful to analyze this fight as a very serious, dangerous, um, for a veteran like Manny Pacquiao to fight a prime Errol Spence. I can't overlook that. I don't overlook it. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's very admirable, and it's exceptional. It's an exception to the rules that the young kids play by these days. So, if anything, I have to look at it from the perspective of giving Manny Pacquiao all the credit that he is due. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if I come up short on giving credit to Manny Pacquiao, I do disservice to his legacy. I do a disservice to boxing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying my best to get on board with the idea of Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, uh, I watched Manny Pacquiao in parallel to Mayweather, and you know, it's not like this fight is going to tarnish his legacy. Win, lose, or draw, this fight only will add on to the accolades of Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I was making this video about Deontay Wilder, how people say um, he can't do this, he can't do that. I might drop that video. I don't know. I'm thinking about trashing it. It's a good video, I guess. It got some jewels in there, but I throw away jewels all the time. But still, the main thing I wanted to get across, the main point I wanted to get across, is you always going to have a lot of people from the outside looking in that don't know your heart, don't know your mind, don't know your spirit, don't know your connection to God. That's going to tell you what you CAN apostrophe T do. They always want to tell you what you cannot do, what you can't do. You can't do this, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You too old. You too old to learn new tricks. You too old to, you know what I'm saying? It's always people telling you what you can't do. And I try my best not to be one of those type of people that puts that energy out there, because I feel like you can don't underestimate the ability of the mind. First of all, the mind is limitless, and if the mind is limitless, the body is limitless, and what you can achieve is limitless. It depends on what you put your mind to, and how focused you is, and how dialed in you is, and how much you want it in your heart. And you can do anybody can do anything. You know what I'm saying? Within reason, within a certain extent, within the abilities of the existence on the earth, we you can do. Don't let nobody tell you what you cannot, what you can't, and what you can't do. So you know what I'm saying. Look, don't underestimate the power of somebody that has a mental fortitude to feel like fuck fuck shooting for the moon and landing for the stars, or shooting for the moon and missing and landing with the stars. These muds gonna go into galaxies and beyond. Some people have that mentality where this earth gravity just can't hold them down. Period. Point blank. And what you think, what limits you put on yourself, don't put limits on other people what they can. Man, please, if you was to sit there and listen to everybody that tell you you can't do nothing, man, you might as well not even get up off the bed. And I just know that the people that have a mentality and the discipline and the faith and the hard work, determination that want to put their life into a goal, it's going to get accomplished, even 2 times, 3 times over. So I'm not going to sit here and say Manny Pacquiao can't beat Errol Spence. That shit is ridiculous. Period. You know what I'm saying? It'll be a good fight. So I'm going to give Manny Pacquiao his credit, his respect, his roses. I'm going to salute him, and I'm going to salute Errol Spence. I think this is a legacy fight. I would have saluted Terrence Bud Crawford the same way. It's a legacy fight. It's bittersweet because, you know, we just want to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford, but fight fans don't always know what they really want. Because sometimes when you get what you want, then all you do is the very next day start to talk about how lackluster it was, how disappointing it was, how it didn't live up to your expectations, or oh, it was aged out. Like the aged out conversation with Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather doesn't make sense. So the aged out conversation with Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao can't make sense, and the aged out version of conversation of Errol Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford, that won't make sense either. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about some warriors that's cut from a different cloth, and you a spectator. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, and be entertained. So let me get in my lane as a boxing fan that loves to just talk about boxing and watch boxing and look at it from every single perspective as I possibly can. When I look at it from all the perspectives, all I can say is salute to Errol Spence, salute to Manny Pacquiao. Let the best man win. This video was supposed to be about Gervonta Tank Davis. Damn, how did that happen? Gervonta Tank Davis, I just watched him hitting the speed bag, and he just looked dialed in and focused for this fight against Mario Barrios. And I guess he's training with Jaleel Hatchett, you know what I'm saying? One of the young guns, and that's going to push him and sharpen him. I got to look up to see how tall Jaleel Hatchett is. I thought he was a short dude, too. I want to look up and see his height. Not that Gervonta Tank Davis has to be fighting tall guys, but I would be fighting some tall guys in my sparring because Mario Barrios is a tall dude, man. He makes Gervonta Tank Davis look like a little kid standing next to him. Anyways, I'm out. Salute. Peace. Blessings. Bye.